Please sign right here. Let me take a picture of you with the box.
A picture? Why?
It's part of the protocol.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to remind you how sensitive the material is.
I know. Thanks.
Good. Take care.
Russell, did you receive it?
It just arrived.
Good. Listen, priority is to find the real cause of death. Early reports indicate suicide, a drug overdose, but I don't buy it. It doesn't make sense. She was too important and the timing was odd.
She was a lawyer at GoAT, right?
More like the vice president.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So now you see how deeply in trouble you'd be if anything leaks out.
You're putting me in a tough spot here, Tom.
Not if you're careful, Russell. Just make sure nothing leaks out.
Why not wait for the full autopsy? Why do you need me?
We need to move faster, and if there's something bigger going on, we need to investigate it. This is a one-time chance to catch them. GoAT has been dodging us for way too long.
So you want me to spy on them through her memories?
No, I just want you to find out how she died, which is legal. But if I'm right, it will take us somewhere nasty. I know there's something off. We just need to find out what.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Good. Remember, it's because of these people we're here in the first place.
Well, we don't know anything yet.
We will, Russell. I've been in this for too long to know it's not just suicide. You'll see. So, I've given you access to her apartment on Stratford Avenue. They're about to wrap it up over there, but Detective Stan Becker's waiting for you. He knows you're coming. If you want to investigate the real place, you should head out there now.
All right. I'll check it out.
Okay then, I'll leave you to it. Don't keep Stan waiting, and keep me posted on anything you find.
Sure. See ya. So close. Scanning and reconstructing in real time. The final problem is head movement. Everything's too invasive.
Hey, Russell, right? Tom said you'd come. Feel free to take a look around, but don't touch anything. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah?
Do you have any theories about what happened?
It's a little early yet, but everything points to suicide. There are lots of loose ends as to why, especially considering who she was. Her laptop, for example, is gone. We haven't been able to find it, so who knows how deep that thing goes. Even so, I don't think there's a possibility someone sneaked in and forced her to take some pills somehow. But don't take my word for it. We don't even have the full autopsy report yet.
Who found her?
Didn't you get the report? It was her husband.
Did she leave any children or family?
No, no children, no brothers or sisters, foreign parents that she didn't see much. For now, that's all I know. And a husband. Pretty regular corporate profile, if you ask me.
Who found her?
Didn't you get the report? It was her husband.
Do you know anything else about him?
His name is Alex. Pretty average guy. Fitness trainer. The victim had kicked him out a few months ago. They were about to get a divorce. He came by to pick up some stuff he'd left here.
Could he have been angry about the divorce?
Yeah. But as I said, she'd been dead for at least 6 hours before he got here. So if somehow he forced her to take an overdose over the phone, then yeah, he could have done it.
What time did he find her?
The morning after, and called right away. The security cameras corroborate the time he arrived, so we don't have any reason to suspect him.
Thanks.
No problem.
Looks like where the body was. G-Zac sleeping pills. You need a prescription for these. Alex's clothes, probably. Looks like an expensive mask. Weird place to store it. Clearly she'd been drinking. Broken. Bloody footprints. She probably stepped on the broken shards. Vomit. Okay. I think I have enough information from the real place. Time to find out what her memories have to say about what happened. Upload is ready. Evie, ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please operate on patch 1.2. And scan for the latest memory you can find, ideally just before her death.
Understood.
So this is when she died. Reconstructing glass from memories. I don't think we'll ever get it right. Hello there, Joanna. Interesting glitch on the clock. Lots of missing information here, Evie. This doesn't seem to be the right moment.
Yes. I wasn't able to pinpoint any further coordinates. Objective data is incomplete.
Reasons?
High emotional state.
She might have known she was going to die. Is there enough data to reconstruct a subjective state of the memory?
Yes.
Good. I'll enter the subjective state and see what I can find.
Subjective reconstruction was successful, but I couldn't interpret all data.
It's fine, Evie. Subjective interpretation is tough for any AI, even a special one like you. Could this be her as a child?
It belongs somewhere in the memory, but I cannot interpret it. I need to know what it is and where it belongs.
All right. I'll study it and put it in the right place.
Processing. I can't interpret the new raw data, but the readings are the opposite of chaotic. They have a constant, rhythmic pattern, like that of music or a clock.
Yeah. There was a clock in the objective state. Evie, do a match with clock data at this spot. Her laptop. If it's in the objective state as well, then somebody did take it.
Reminder. At your discretion, I can momentarily free memory and processing power to deliver more accurate feedback. Processing. I can't interpret the new raw data, but the spikes in the readings suggest something being broken on the second floor. Also, the noise in other sections could represent running water.
Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Maybe this is the right moment. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. The raw data should work here. The water is running. The raw data should work here. The raw data should work. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Evie, do a match right here with a mirror being violently broken. The mirror shards are making a trail to the bedroom. What is this hand doing here? You were right, Tom. She wasn't alone. Should be good enough evidence to keep him satisfied for now.
Should I shut down the simulation?
Please, go ahead.
Understood. Shutting down in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Russell. Any good news?
It wasn't a clear reconstruction, but I managed to get some objective evidence. There was a clear hand next to her, just when she was lying on her bed, and the pills were all over the floor. So it seems you may be right. There was definitely somebody with her.
A hand. That's all you could find.
Well, Tom, I'm just getting started. Her last memories are fuzzy, and that's probably because of the psychological stress she was under. The fact that she wasn't alone is a good start.
Yeah, good to know. But we need to know who it was so we can do something about it.
I'll keep looking, Tom. Let's just hope the rest of the memories are in better shape.
I hope so. Did you find anything else?
I saw a lot of other things. I just need to understand her unconscious better.
It's fine, Russell. Just keep looking, but I need something else from you. We need to get into her private email. The password. We were able to hack the words, but there are 3 numbers at the start that we don't know. We have only a few shots at this, so that's why I need you.
Her password? I'd like to avoid that.
Listen, Russell, we're here precisely to avoid tech industry fuck-ups like in the past, and finding the password is aligned with that goal.
You're here because of that. My research had nothing to do with all of it.
Russell, just send us the scan and inspection report as legally required, and there will be no issues, I promise. We're counting on you for this one. The password ends with Namahs. Namahs. But it's preceded by 3 numbers. We have 3 to 4 tries with this password at most, so when you have something, call me.
It's not that simple. There are major consequences.
I'll wait for your call. Bye, Russell.
Damn it. Okay, Evie. We need to find that password. But most importantly, how and why she died. If you can isolate memories or dreams that may have a connection with the password, or emotional patterns similar to those of her death.
A deep search is needed to find such patterns. It will take time.
Yeah, I know. I could use some rest anyway.
Understood. Search will run overnight.
Optimize the processes as much as you can. Good night, Evie.
Thank you. Good night.
Home sweet home. There's never enough time. Carl. So what do I owe this surprise?
Russell, how are you?
No complaints. How about you?
All good, thank you.
Happy to hear that.
Hey, I sent you an email.
Okay.
Yeah, and for some reason I felt like I should call you. It's nothing serious, just wanted to call you personally and tell you that, well, you know, wanted to say that regardless of our professional differences, I'm still here. If you need me. I know you know that, but I felt like I wanted to make it clear.
There's no need, Carl. I know we're good, and it's never been personal, you know that.
I know. I just wanted to make sure you knew where I stand. How are things with the TSB, by the way?
Stable, but they gave me this new case, and they don't seem very eager to respect their own laws.
Another murder?
Yes, high-profile one. Go AT, no less.
Damn it. Wait, can you even tell me this?
You're under the same contract as I am, Carl.
I wonder if it will ever end. I should probably notify them.
Yeah, you should, before they jump to conclusions.
You're absolutely right.
And how are you doing?
Lots of change. House, work, people. Even this number will have to go.
How secretive.
Nah, it's just a renewal. I won't lie that it feels good to have just a little bit more funding, though. You should try it one day.
I bet it does. But you know...
You gotta finish your work. I know. Anyway, Russell, I'm glad to hear that you're okay. Let's be in touch, all right? And make sure to check that email I sent you.
Sure, I'll read it.
Good. Bye, my friend. Be safe.
You too, Carl. Take care. Interesting book about how in modern psychiatry the subjective experience of the patient has been left out in favor of DSM categories. These categories make everything easier for the industry, but the individual experience of the patient is thrown under the rug. Since we really know so little about the subjective mind, there's little ways to challenge this. I hope our research finally changes that. We're just about to turn the corner. We just need one final push.
But does that ever end?
I'm preparing my final work, The Human Experience. It's a framework for the future.
All very useful. Very down to earth.
Well, technology has changed the world many times for good or bad. But you could say that we have adapted, in a way. But can we adapt forever? Take the internet, for example. A great invention, even though it's presented some serious challenges to society. We're still alive. Now imagine if something as world-changing as the internet happened every year. Then add anti-aging technology to the mix, or technology to improve our brains. Maybe add general AI, all in that same year. And perhaps a new type of bomb. Can we catch up and adapt fast enough? Or will we lose control and leave it all to chance? Or to a group of companies? Or maybe we'll create too much control and leave our fate in the hands of a few politicians.
That's down to earth, I'd say. What do you think? So what are our options?
I think the scary thing is not knowing. We have to imagine that there's a powerful creature in front of us being fed by our creativity. It's not good, it's not evil. But once awakened, it'll change our civilization forever. We just have to be ready. That's why we need to create a solid ethical framework for the things we want to protect, so the fabric of society doesn't break.
Naive.
Okay, about one particular scary technology. Now that we have such advanced brain scanning tech, do you have any hopes of outlasting your body? Or do the possibilities of that make you even more worried?
I'd take it slowly, but I'm excited by the possibilities.
And what would you say is your biggest drive in all of this? This independent quest?
I'm not sure. It's...
He wants everything.
But why are you still using that voice for Evie? There are so many good ones now.
The fewer layers, the better. We don't need the emotional layer in the voice, do we?
Well, why not? Wouldn't that make communication easier?
No, it wouldn't. We've talked about this, Joshua. Getting things done between humans and understanding each other is hard enough already. Give me one good reason why I should add that to an AI assistant. What I need is her data expressed as rationally and plain as possible. Like an equation. This fantasy of human-like voices is just as stupid as it is dangerous.
All right. Jeez. Maybe I should add the emotion yourself.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Shit. Fuck.
I think I recognize this luggage. At this hour? What is this place? What have you gotten me into, Tom? Hi, Evie. Before asking about the overnight scan, I need to get a letter scanned. Anything you can find on it is useful.
Understood. Please leave it in the scanning hardware, and I'll do my best.
Okay, here it is. Please see if you can match that picture with anything. It's urgent.
Understood.
And if there are any fingerprints or any other clues you can extract.
I'll start with the picture. I have hardware limitations for most other tasks.
Yeah, I know. I'll build a decent scanner soon. Meanwhile, I'm sure my little project can be of some use.
I will try.
That's all I ask. So, anything interesting on the search last night?
I found 2 parts of her lifeline that may help you, but only one is fully reconstructed. This one is a childhood memory that seems to be connected not only to the password, but also to her adult life. The other one is a recurring dream that started about 1 month ago, virtually every night. I'll need to brute force my way to a reconstruction for this dream. I'll notify you when I have something that can be uploaded.
Interesting. Upload the childhood memory in the meantime, and keep working on that dream. Evie, please activate the control panel Carl was working on. It might be easier now that we have more than one memory available.
Understood. And letter scan is in process. Nothing found yet.
Thanks. Keep me posted.
Control panel 1.2 is activated.
Maybe her parents? Yep. There was some wind outside. Evie, what song is this?
Searching. I can't find a match in online databases.
Homemade cookies. A time warp. The control is near the door. Happy memories are always saved in a special way. What are you looking at, Joanna? Another failed glass attempt, although now it reaches further into its surroundings. Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show. A toy dinosaur. I can't enter. It's like a black wall. Another failed glass attempt, although now it reaches further into its surroundings. Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show. It doesn't like when I look at it. Interesting that this dog isn't in the objective state. A spoon with books. A time warp. The control is near the door. Her own version of things. Such beautiful innocence. There's also that spoon again orbiting the sun. Interesting. They are definitely a fond memory, quite different from the objective state. Could be a defense mechanism.
Most likely. In current patch, they are unfiltered by default.
Are they using my behavior?
Yes.
Good. This will give them a much broader expression range. Thanks for the warning, though. It seems to react to my behavior. Someone's desperate to enter. It seems slightly different than the last time I saw it. The path splits in two. That behavior was extremely aggressive.
Yes.
I wonder what it's hiding. Maybe it works from the other side. Evie, is there a reason the dog can enter there while I can't?
It wasn't resolved as a neutral space. The coordinates are only for the dog, which is a Class D entity.
Class D. Could it be made into an avatar?
Querying stability. Done. Mapping behavior. Done. Processing. Avatar transform awaiting input. Usability unpredictable.
Another child's room. The dog projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all.
The dog was also in her death memory, in the form of a picture.
Exactly. Could there be a sister or brother? I was told by that detective that she was an only child. We need to find out more about this room and this child. You again. The dog projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all. We need to find out more about this room and this child. Is that Joanna inside the frame? This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory. Interesting shapes. You again. Are you watching TV? I would have imagined the subjective static noise to be different at this age.
Processing. The readings of the data picked up in that room are interesting.
Interesting. How exactly?
Can't be interpreted, but there are possible descriptive words. Father, phone call, day, food. Also, it seems to be connected to the first objective event.
Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state.
Processing. The readings of the data picked up in that room are interesting.
Interesting. How exactly?
Can't be interpreted, but there are possible descriptive words. Father, phone call, day, food. Also, it seems to be connected to the first objective event. Processing. The readings of the data picked up in that room are interesting.
Interesting. How exactly?
Can't be interpreted, but there are possible descriptive words. Father, phone call, day, food. Also, it seems to be connected to the first objective event.
A bedtime story, maybe.
Processing. The readings of the data picked up in that room are interesting.
Interesting. How exactly?
Can't be interpreted, but there are possible descriptive words. Father, phone call, day, food. Also, it seems to be connected to the first objective event.
Are those baby sandals behind the glitch? I could swear it's slightly different from the last time I saw it. Cars passing by. One of them should be the mother.
Dinner's ready.
Joanna, is it you? Where are you going? Are you Joanna as well? Are you leaving the house? The light seems like it's leaving the house from under the door. Is it the same entity from the kitchen? It doesn't like it when I look at it. Evie, fill in this time warp with this data from start to end. Huh. Ordering food, it seems. 922 Klimt Street. Jinnerbard. Interesting. I could check out the real place now.
Okay, how much? 2 0. Clean Street 922. Jinnerbard. Hey, notice a bit.
Laura?
Hey, Dad. Sorry for crashing by without telling you. My cell phone was dead.
Is everything all right?
Well, me and Chris had a fight, and I left him.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. You were right, of course. I need to think things through first. Did you see my note?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dad. You were right. I hope you don't mind me staying a few days.
It's okay. Let's talk when I get home.
Oh, I'll be going out with a friend tonight. I promise I won't wake you up. It's just that we haven't seen each other for a while, and I need someone to talk to. But we'll see each other tomorrow morning, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Thanks, Dad. And I promise I won't be a nuisance.
Don't worry about it. Talk to you soon, all right?
Right. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Laura.
Russell, we need the password.
Like, right now?
Yes, right now.
Just give me 5 minutes. I might be onto something here. I'll call you right back.
Do it, but fast.
No defense mechanisms to worry about. Those chimes are still hanging somewhere. Do not rent. So, she had a little sister. Martha, could she still be alive? The mirror still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it? Shaman Poe. Amazing that it's still readable. Used to be an innocent drawing. Yes?
Russell, we can't wait for the password anymore. Do you have it?
Try. One.
Okay, good. We'll try this out and I'll call you back. Thanks, Russell.
Hi, Evie. Any news on the picture scan?
I can't find any patterns. I am limited by the hardware.
Yeah. Point taken.
However, I was able to reconstruct the recurring dream I mentioned before. It seems to have started about 30 days before her death, with strongly repeating patterns. It is available on the control panel.
Good. Thanks.
I am having trouble reconstructing time and perspective in this dream.
How bad is it?
I should be able to reconstruct all the events eventually, but their continuity and the different dream perspectives are impossible. Please expect a few errors in continuity and perspective.
Hey, thanks for meeting with me.
Of course. We're friends. You seem quite upset.
I was. Sorry about that. It's a long story.
It's okay. What is he wanted to show me?
8% of dream reconstructed.
This dream reconstruction is really something special, Evie.
As it is a dream, there are no filters for physical accuracy. Therefore,
I know. It's easier to grasp the aesthetics of the imagination than the visual truth of memories.
Precisely. 16% of dream reconstructed.
Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Evie, try to reconstruct perspective from this angle at the current time of the dream.
Listen, I've been thinking a lot about the company and you leaving it.
Did something happen?
Well, no. Not yet, at least. Can you help me check on some files? It's not my area, and I just want a second opinion.
I'm guessing it's classified. I'm still under your very unique contract, you know.
Yeah. I know it's a big ask.
%20 of dream reconstructed.
Evie, please try to fix this perspective to the dream.
But tell me, didn't your team of lawyers give you a legal assessment?
They did, and we're good. This thing isn't even regulated.
So you're safe on the legal angle, but you're still worried and you're risking your job coming here. And the engineers, are they okay with it?
Yeah, but
27%
you know how
of
much
dream
pressure they are
reconstructed.
under. I just want to be sure. I don't feel like turning a blind eye to this. It feels different this time.
Could that be Joanna and Martha?
%100 of dream reconstructed.
So that's the end of the dream. She seemed worried about something that we're making. Hopefully there's more information around to get a clearer picture of what caused this dream in the first place. Could that be Joanna and Martha?
And I don't trust the lead engineer. He's too young, too eager to prove himself.
All right. Let me take a look. But I'll tell you that the way you describe the guy reminds me of you a bit.
Fair enough.
What happened? You seem different.
You mean I don't seem like the ruthless bitch that always gets her way?
We had our differences, Joanna. And I shouldn't have said that. But I respect you, and I know that deep down...
I don't care what you think of me. I really don't. But this is bigger than us. Will you help me?
Sure. Just leave the files with me, and I'll let you know what I need.
another dog. As far as I know, Joanna didn't have a dog in her apartment. Someone else's, perhaps. There's steam coming out of that pipe. I should get closer. Look at this. There are elements from her childhood. Could they be a deeper layer of the dream?
Okay. I have enough information to say that this is not your regular play. This is brand new.
I know that. I just need to know the details. From a neutral perspective.
It's just... I can't believe they want its current state.
Well, we have them breathing down our necks. We need to release before they keep pulling the laws out of...
Look, I know their laws are like killing a fly with a hammer, but this time, you may need that.
You actually believe that?
No, I think they're assholes, but you're not helping. You're creating that beast.
Well, I'm worried too, am I not?
Yeah, well, it's something.
Richard, why is this different from your usual sermon about every other tech we've put out there?
Here, let me show you.
A new name in the puzzle. Richard. Can you find something on him, Evie?
Searching.
A new piece of technology, which she took to this Richard guy to see how safe it was. Apparently, the answer was enough to make her dream this every night until her death. Worrying indeed.
There are hundreds of Richards that could be connected to Joanna somehow. 29 of GoAT's current employees alone, and that is only from people that have their profiles public.
Okay. Keep searching while I ask around. Hello?
Mr. Russell, hi. My name is David. I'm calling on behalf of Marie Xu.
Marie Xu? From GoAT?
That's right, the CEO.
Oh.
Miss Xu would like to speak to you in person, Mr. Russell, at GoAT today, if possible.
Meet with me? Why?
She'd probably like to tell you herself, sir.
Oh. Okay. I'll be there.
Good. I will let Miss Xu know of your answer. Directions will be sent to your phone, including a pass to our guest parking lot. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye. My car's like a unicorn in here. Hello?
Mr. Russell, this is Marie. A pleasure to speak to you.
Oh, Miss Xu. The pleasure's all mine.
I was notified of your arrival. I hope you had no trouble getting in.
No, none at all.
I'm very sorry for the short notice, and thank you for accepting our invitation.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. There's a lot to talk about. Listen, I'm on my way down. Please meet me on the middle bridge.
Sure. So, how do I get there?
Please take the orange wing. The elevator on the right. Jess, please help him to the bridge.
Of course.
Jess here will open the elevator and get you to the right floor. I'm coming down now. Meet you there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye. Mr. Russell, we finally meet. I appreciate you coming on such short notice.
Miss Chu?
You seem surprised.
Sorry, I didn't know you,
That I spoke without moving my lips?
Yeah.
Well, thanks to the amazing scientists in here, I can. And just by thinking. I'm playing with these voices, but they're all still a bit off. My voice was more nerdy. This one feels wiser. And more empowered somehow. I guess we need to have some of our AIs learn more types of people. It's interesting, though. After all this CEO business, most people in our field have seen me talking somewhere. I guess that means you are really immersed in your own research. I like that.
I guess I am.
Indeed. It took some time to reach you. You seem to be off the radar. If it weren't for the echoes of your research in the science community, I would have thought you were a ghost. At least by today's social network standards.
Probably not a coincidence. It's too easy to get distracted these days.
Indeed it is. I actually find a lot of that in here. The need to focus. Everybody is building something. They have a goal that is beyond traditional ambitions. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of. Please, follow me. You see, Mr. Russell, any good we're trying to do here is in danger. If you look through these windows, you'll see the substance of what the future will be made of. Automated farming, clean energy development, bold advancements in medicine. And here is our latest and most ambitious project. The first prototype of large-scale, AI-designed automated construction. Many local uses, but useful in other worlds as well. But these are delicate times. Every step we take is a war we must fight against ignorance, mediocrity, fear. We need all the help we can take. Building a good future is 25% human ingenuity, and the rest is all politics. You see, Mr. Russell, someone like you could help us in this fight, both on a political and scientific front. 1 second, Mr. Russell. Yes. Can't it wait a few minutes? Okay. Hold the call. I'll be there. You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Russell. There is an urgent matter I need to tend to. Please meet me on the executive level. I should be ready in a few minutes. Jonas at reception will send you the right way.
Hi, please put your hand on the glass so we can give you clearance.
Hi, you can find Miss Marie in her office.
Mr. Russell, I'm glad you made it up here. Please, close the door for me. I hope you had time to see a bit of what we're doing here. I wanted you to see it firsthand. There is so much prejudice out there regarding our mission. The best way to break it is to talk face to face, to be open about everything.
There's no better PR than transparency. as long as it's managed well.
I'm glad you understand it. We have to be as open as we can, while still remaining competitive. It's a delicate balance. The market isn't perfect, but we have to make the best of what we have. So yes, we have to manage what is known to the public. Some things need to mature first. I'm sure you of all people understand. And talking about this, let me be blunt. Has the TSB reached you already? I heard they're meddling with academics as well.
Yes, they are.
They move fast. I hope they aren't being as obtrusive with you as they are with us.
If you do everything by the book, there's nothing to hide.
I like your moral sense, Mr. Russell. But I'm afraid these people will disappoint you sooner than later. I do hope I am mistaken, of course. Mr. Russell, let me cut to the chase. I admire your research, and you face the same challenges we do, but on a different scale. We think a partnership would be very beneficial.
A partnership? You mean a job? Here at GoAT?
A job? No. A partnership. We're offering a very unique position here. A chance to direct your own projects. Very generous resources. And the power and freedom any smart scientist would ever want. Think of the other benefits. We're a tech company, with no connections to the pharmaceutical industry. I know that you already challenge their status quo in the effectiveness of their drugs. We can protect you from them, and make your research widely known. The benefits of working together are limitless.
And in return?
Two things. One is the sheer value of your expertise in the AI field, and the other is political support. A well-respected academic like you that has always been outside of the corporate world. That is what the public needs to see.
So, I would be a political asset, and in exchange you would give me resources.
That would be a cold way of viewing it. The warm way, which is how I'd like to think about it, is that together we can make the world a better place. Great minds like us need to unite and work together. And this is the place where you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Unless the TSB gets in the way.
Politics is the other part of the equation. The biggest part, probably. When the time comes, everything will come down to ideology. I want you to be on the right side, unless you think the TSB will avoid the upcoming problems by simply putting a lifetime brake on every possible development.
We need some regulation, even at the risk of stalling.
A fair point, Mr. Russell. I would agree with you, if time was on our side. The way I see it, regulation is supposedly what keeps us safe from the dark side of technology. But regulation isn't the problem. The problem is who creates those laws, and why. Given the current state of affairs, I don't trust the government's intentions. The law reacts, and it's always late. I understand they want to get ahead. The stakes are too high. A single mistake could cost the world everything. But they don't seem to be in the prevention business. They just want control. And God knows what they could do with what we create. They have their own agenda. So yes, regulation could be good, on paper. But in my opinion, that is not what's going on here. Besides, all these statesmen, with their morals and their popular ideals, they all had their chance. And they left us, the scientists, the inventors, the people who create things. They left us all the weight of their failures. So yes, I don't appreciate them breathing down my neck while we try to fix their mess. Anyway, Mr. Russell, I don't want to keep you here for too long. And of course, you don't have to answer now. But I should tell you that given your opinions, I have no doubt that joining us would be the wise decision.
Sounds really interesting, Miss Chu. I'd be happy to work with you.
That's very good to hear, Mr. Russell. My assistant David will send you more details, and we should have dinner soon to discuss everything further. And now, I'm afraid I have to get back to my work. Thank you for coming, Mr. Russell. Feel free to stay as long as you want. And expect a call soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell. Mr. Russell, one more thing. You've heard the recent news, I suppose.
No, sorry. What news?
Don't worry about it. Oh, and Mr. Russell, just in case, out of courtesy, we haven't signed NDAs or anything. But, given the current situation, I would appreciate it that this offer remain between us. At least for now.
Of course. No worries.
Good. Let's keep it secret. As if it was a password.
Why did she ask for all these files?
I have no idea. She did have access to everything, but it's very technical stuff. Completely out of her area. It's like super complex. Hard to read even for me, and I'm an engineer.
And the notes on these paragraphs, unethical?
Yeah, I think...
Shh.
Russell.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. The password didn't work.
Oh, damn. I thought I had it.
And not only that, we put our whole operation at risk. The attempts probably didn't go unnoticed. You know how it is. We can't compete with their infrastructure. You have to be very careful, Russell. There's a lot at stake here.
I know.
You haven't given us a single thing we can use. I thought your subjective approach would be more effective.
It just needs time. Each person is like a small labyrinth. I'm trying to get to the bottom of things.
Well, I really hope you do. We don't want to pull the plug on you.
I'll get right on it.
Do that. And I have a new task for you. Where are you right now?
I'm at GoAT's headquarters.
GoAT? What the fuck are you doing there?
I got invited to meet Marie Chu and met her at GoAT.
Oh. Wow. I wish you could have told me that sooner, but that's great. Did she offer you anything? Asked you anything about the investigation?
Not about the investigation, but she did offer me a job.
Oh. Did you take it?
I did.
Well done, Russell. We can use this. She obviously knows you have sensitive information. It might mean I can start another investigation against her.
Another?
Let's just say that Munch, the previous CEO at GoAT, didn't go quietly into the night. Still, thanks for telling me all this, Russell. It's good that we're talking. As I was saying, there's another task for you. I need you to help me find something on the husband, Alex. He was with us at first, but now he's gone dark. Maybe he's afraid of something, or maybe he's just angry. In any case, if you give us some leverage on him, we might get him speaking. I have a feeling he knows more than he told us.
I see.
I'm sending you his address. Don't push him too much, though. And of course, keep us out of it.
I understand.
Okay, Russell. Keep me informed. Don't fail us.
Sure. Bye, Tom.
Mr. Russell, this is David again. First off, let me tell you that I think you're doing the right thing. I know it's not final, but it's exciting to us. Calling to inform you that since we're moving further down the line, I have emailed you a confidentiality agreement. It can be signed digitally. It's nothing final, but it's necessary so we can continue speaking. It's just an NDA, a formality before the final contract. Miss Chu wants the freedom to speak to you freely about the proposal. If you agree to sign it, please send it to us and Miss Chu will contact you.
Okay. I'll check it out. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell.
Hello?
Hi. Are you Alex?
Yeah, who is it?
I'm just a friend of Joanna's. I'm trying to...
Yeah, you don't sound like any of her friends. Like she had many anyway. So, what's your name?
I'm...
Alright, just leave me alone. I'm sick of you journalists and cops.
Hello?
Do you know someone named Richard?
Richard? might know something, but why should I tell you? Joanna's friend?
I think he might have something to do with Joanna's death.
What? Wait, why am I talking to you? You guys will try anything, won't you? I saw the security cameras. No one went in. So for the last time, fuck off! Richard.
I guess I'll have to stop bothering him for a while.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Laura. Everything all right?
Yes. You mind if I come in?
I'm not at home, but of course you can come in anytime you want.
Oh, but I'm right here. See?
How did you get here?
I know where you work, Dad. And Gregor at the entrance has known me for a while, remember?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, why aren't you opening?
Oh, wait a sec.
Thanks. This place. Your real home, Dad. I gotta say, it looks a bit better than the last time I saw it. Where's Carl?
Oh, Carl stopped working here a few weeks ago.
Really? That sucks. He was a real nice guy. Oh, I picked up this magazine in the entrance. It's for you.
Thanks.
This is not a pipe, but the painting of a pipe. Ah, our old radio! Brings back some memories. Can't believe you have this in here, Dad. It looks like something Go AT would build. Tell me when I can get in, when that on-the-fly thing is ready. So, Dad, you seem rather busy, as always, but I just wanted to come by and say hi. I had a feeling I wasn't going to see you much at home.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Yeah, work is work, right?
It's just this case I'm working on. I promise I'll try to make more time when it's finished.
Oh, can I help you with it? What is it about?
Well, I'm under a contract. Telling you would mean getting you in trouble, so for your sake...
Oh, it's fine. I understand.
I'm sorry.
Wait, it's not about... Is that Johanna Cast?
Do you know her?
It's all over the news, Dad. Is she what your case is about?
Okay, listen. This is really a delicate one. You have to promise me that you won't say anything.
Tad, I know. You can trust me.
I'm investigating her brain. I'm not sure the official story about her death is true.
Oh, God. And you have her brain right here?
Well, sort of. It hasn't been easy to extract information at all.
Can I help you find something?
Well, as I said, in truth, you shouldn't be here. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Oh, come on, Dad. I'm sure I can help.
Now that I think about it, there are these underground pictures that Evie hasn't been able to decipher yet.
Where? Let me look. I know the city's underground.
They're over on that table.
All right, let's see. I think I know this place.
Really?
No. I mean, not sure about the place, but that show? A friend of mine is into this shit.
What shit?
Well, don't worry. A friend of mine showed me a video on his phone that had a moment like this. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. My friend just likes weird stuff, but he's all right.
And who is this friend?
I don't think I'm telling you his name, Dad. I think I'm old enough to take care of myself. And about the picture, I'm not an expert, but there are only a few places that could host a show like this.
Do you know their names?
Could be the Forge. It's an old nightclub outside the city, invitation only, or, the Wish Club. Also, weird stuff going on there. Oh, and you know what? Kinkhaven was on the news recently. It closed. It was known for its masks. I think someone died there or something. Or almost did.
Interesting. Evie, can you search for those names?
Yes. Give me a moment. Patterns found with new information. New memory available.
Ha! I told you I could help. Which was it?
Kinkhaven.
Good work, Laura.
Well, if you need me, I'm just a phone call away, so...
Yeah. I think I might need you more.
That's good to hear. This was great, Dad. I'll leave you to your work. Tell me what you find later.
Thanks, Laura. I will.
Bye, Dad.
Thanks to the name, I am able to connect many isolated chunks of data. It is a complex memory. Finishing reconstruction.
Good. Please upload it as soon as it's ready.
In the process, I have found direct connections with a previous teenager memory. Both are interlinked somehow. I'm also uploading it to the server.
Thanks. If both are interlinked, then why not? Her apartment again. Maybe it's just where the memory started. Can't hear what they're saying, but it looks like a fight. Finding what it's about could be useful to get Alex talking. She's very glitched. And where does that tunnel lead? Can't hear what they're saying, but it looks like a fight. Finding what it's about could be useful to get Alex talking. Nice glass solution, Evie.
Thank you.
Weird. An empty chair. Behavior. It's trying to steal my attention by force. Does it remind you of anything, Evie?
The Joshua case.
Exactly. A repressive, guilt-inducing figure. Always watching and laughing at him. You said this memory was connected to the school episode, right?
Yes.
Her father, maybe. Or someone truly following her. I guess we'll have to find out. A laughing face demanding attention. What a dreadful feeling to have over you.
Processing. At this time, I don't have any useful feedback.
Evie, it seems the detail is lower than in the subjective state. Do you know if there's a reason for this?
Much of the data is being filtered to the subjective state, but there are no errors in the filtering process. There could be a number of reasons for this. The highest probability is heavy use of drugs.
Or a very emotional moment. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. We'll have to learn to dodge those psychoactive drugs, Evie, eventually. Who could that be? Another one. Same behavior. Another one. Same behavior. Same mask. Same pattern. Looks like different moments of her life.
Yes, and one of these moments seems to be incomplete. It is connected to the other memory found along with this one.
Interesting. Could she be holding hands with Martha? She looks like a teenager. There's some loneliness to the scene.
This moment is from the same time of the other newly found memory in her lifeline. It could be the one that is incomplete.
Interesting. Looks like Joanna and her mother, maybe? She's putting on a mask. These masks again? Could they be looking at her?
They are subjective entities as well, but passive. You should be able to influence their behavior.
Looks like Joanna and her mother. They and their surroundings are glitching. Could she be holding hands with Martha? She doesn't mind. Two masks seem to be too much. masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them?
Notification. One of these moments seems to be incomplete. It requires data from the other memory that was uploaded along with this one.
Okay, thanks. She doesn't glitch when the masks look at her. Maybe she wasn't affected by them at this age. Not yet. Her surroundings are glitching, but not her. I guess that's a good thing. Looks like Joanna and her mother, maybe? That defense mechanism. It doesn't want me in the classroom, and it kicked me back to the objective state. Could it be just children?
Children that Joanna didn't like, probably.
I wonder if there's some way to drive them off. Faceless reconstruction. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's the same woman from Joanna's childhood place, but older. Her art teacher, perhaps. So I guess she knew Joanna very well. I wonder if she's still alive. There's something familiar about these shapes. It reacts when I look at it. Maybe it represents a shy person. I really like the new patch, Evie. The unconscious is so much richer in information. In recess, I suppose. Evie, the data should represent this woman and the bell above her. There's an argument. Maybe the objective state is clear. teacher reflects Joanna's mother.
This data doesn't seem to be regular raw data.
Does it operate differently?
It seems to be pure subjective data, belonging to all of her mind, not to a specific place, much like a global feature of her mind.
A global feature of her mind? A feature is a software term. In this case, if it has influence over all of the mind, we should call it a signifier. You said it doesn't belong to a specific place?
Yes, it should influence the other memory that was found along with this one. The moments seem to be connected somehow.
Okay. Let's see what it does. What are you doing here? Her apartment. Her apartment. The teacher reflects Joanna's mother. The teacher reflects Joanna's mother.
Children to do anything they want. She's 13.
Is he angry because Joanna kissed someone?
Oh, so you do allow it. How old is the boy?
What? He's 13 as well. Can we talk in my office, not in front of your daughter?
Thank you, but I'll talk to the director.
Do as you wish. Just do it outside.
Joanna, let's go.
Joanna, we'll talk later, okay? Don't worry, you did nothing wrong.
That's not for you to decide. I shouldn't even have this pathetic class in a allow children to do anything they want. She's 13.
They were just kissing. It's pretty normal at their age.
Oh, so you do allow it. How old is the boy?
What? He's 13.
Teenage Joanna. Is she crying? What an interesting scene. There's an argument. Maybe the objective state is clear. The teacher reflects Joanna's mother. Her apartment.
Children to do anything they want. She's 13.
They were just kissing. It's pretty normal at their age.
Oh, so you do allow it. How old is the boy?
What? He's 13 as well. Can we talk in my office, not in front of your daughter?
Thank you, but I'll talk to the director.
Do as you wish. Just do it outside.
Joanna, let's go.
Joanna, we'll talk later, okay? Don't worry, you did nothing wrong.
That's not for you to decide. I shouldn't even have this pathetic class in a allow children to do anything they want. She's 13.
They were just kissing. It's pretty normal at their age.
Oh, so you do allow it. How old is the boy?
What? He's 13 as well. Can we talk in my office, not in front of your daughter?
Thank you, but I'll talk to the director.
Do as you wish. Just do it outside.
Joanna, let's go.
Joanna, we'll talk later, okay? Don't worry, you did nothing wrong.
That's not for you to decide. I shouldn't even have this pathetic class in a allow children to do anything they want. She's 13.
They were just kissing. It's pretty normal at their age.
Oh, so you do allow it. How old is the boy?
What? He's 13 as well. Can we talk in my office, not in front of your daughter?
Thank you, but I'll talk to the director.
Do as you wish. Just do it outside.
Evie, it seems the detail is lower than in the subjective state. Do you know if there's a reason for this?
Much of the data is being filtered to the subjective state, but there are no errors in the filtering process. There could be a number of reasons for this. The highest probability is heavy use of drugs.
Or a very emotional moment. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. Evie, please match this data to this spot. Interpret it as Joanna's teacher. It looks like that moment at the school. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? Two masks seem to be too much. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? Two masks seem to be too much. These masks are making glitch. Can't she be protected from them? I wonder how they affect the place. She seems to be with Martha, and she's the only one that's mocking the masks. She and her surroundings are glitching. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? She and her surroundings are glitching. It stopped glitching. wonder how they affect the place. I wonder how they affect the place. You're here, and Martha isn't, unlike the time where Joanna is mocking the masks. The data is useful again. It seems to affect the mask. Same mask, same pattern. Same mask, same pattern. Same mask, same pattern. Do a match with a door right here. Whatever happens here doesn't seem very legal. What happened here? Whatever that thing is, it's active in the objective state, and it's adding information.
Yes, unexpected behavior.
How is it passing the filters?
I can't understand or read its behavior properly. The readings are extremely chaotic.
This is beautiful. The subjective experience adding what's missing in the objective realm. It could even help me reveal more of the memory.
The two subjective entities are trying to nullify each other, and they will eventually.
A creature passed through. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. Is that my lab?
Could be.
It doesn't make any sense. It's the objective state, for God's sakes. Errors like this screw up any objectivity in here. We'll have to start. Wait. The entity is moving. Where are you going now? That's probably Joanna on the left. She's talking with someone. I can't see her face well, but the mask is very clear now. It may have gone to the apartment. The creature isn't there anymore. The entity is below them. Maybe the objective state has more information now. Maybe it has something to do with what she used later in the club. Joanna, who are you talking to?
I won't do it again.
It's not a big deal, Alex. You promised.
Let's do it here.
I can't believe you're doing this. Just use the mask. Nobody will see you.
Fine. But it's the last time.
So if this is true, it means that you were the one down in that room, Alex. Whatever you did, you weren't very happy about it. Let's see how Alex reacts to this. There's a good chance to check out how reliable the objective state is.
Russell, right?
Yes, who is this?
I'm Richard. Nice to meet you.
Richard. Nice to meet you, too.
Hey, I really like that podcast. We have similar views.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get to the point. You're in trouble. We both are. Okay? I need to show you some stuff here, and I need you to tell me what you found. Come meet me. Just don't talk to anyone in the meantime. It's for your sake, okay?
Wait a second. Care to explain? I'm not...
They know the TSB has you. And they know the hardware you have. So think about it. The moment you signed with the TSB, you were on their radar, actually. They wanted to find out if you could really find evidence through your machine. So they got the details of your project somehow.
Wait. How?
I don't know. If they can't just hack you, they'll resort to some colleague, friend, relative. They always find an angle. They can be very persuasive. Listen, you have bigger problems right now. The TSB is no different. There's work to be done. Just come meet me. We shouldn't talk over the phone. I'm sending you an address. Wait. I'll call you back.
Hello?
I know about that club, Alex. I know she was the one that almost died, but I also know you weren't into any of that. Still, there are many journalists out there. So please, let me in. Tom?
Hey, Russell, any news? I'm under a bit of pressure over here. I trust you, but my superiors don't. You really need to give them something.
It's a long story. I found out that Joanna almost lost her life in an underground BDSM club, and Alex was involved, unwillingly it seems.
I guess we can use this. What else can you expect from these corporate pigs? Okay, use it, and call me right back.
Jesus, man, don't talk about that shit out there. What the hell do you want?
I just need to ask you some questions about Joanna, and I'll be out of your way.
And how... What do you know exactly?
I know enough, but listen, I don't care about what you two did or didn't do. I'm not here because I want to. I was dragged into this case, and as soon as I have some answers, I'll leave you alone. I promise.
Well, I was dragged into it too, you know. I don't know anything about Joanna's job. And that's all they care about. They don't believe me, but I really don't know anything.
Well, if we don't do this, they won't believe me either. I just need some information, okay?
All right. You seem to be a decent guy. Just ask me what you want to know and leave me alone, all right? I'll do my best.
What can you tell me about Richard?
Richard. Just another guy that wanted her. Joanna didn't care much about him. I had a feeling she was just using him. He used to work with her, I think, at GoAT.
Do you know where I could find him?
I think I have his address somewhere. Wait. Here, it's on the fucking fridge. Just take it.
Thanks. Did she ever tell you about a dream she started having about a month ago?
A dream? How do you even know these things?
Just answer.
She did tell me something. She had a dream. She couldn't say if it was a nightmare, but that it was repetitive. I think she was obsessed about a work thing.
A work thing?
Yeah, she didn't tell me much, but she seemed excited about it. But then she got worried about it, especially in her last weeks.
What can you tell me about her work at GoAT?
Not much, really. I'm just a personal trainer. She didn't think I had to know much. Besides, she was under these crazy NDA things, like super strict. If you ask me, though, she liked her job. At least before last month.
Did she ever talk about a sister?
Jeez, more private stuff. All right, the one time I talked to her about kids, she opened up a bit. Told me she once had a little sister, that she died in an accident. I think she blamed her mother somehow, and it was clear to me that was the end of that conversation.
Can you tell me anything about her father?
Never knew him much. It was a delicate subject for her, actually. I don't think she ever really opened up about him.
Did she ever say anything bad about him?
She would sometimes talk trash about him, like shit about him being superficial or stupid, but nothing serious, I thought. Other times, however, she did want to share things with him. They almost never talked, but I do remember that when she got the apartment, she called him to tell him about it and sent him pictures, which was kind of surprising for me. I don't know. Weird relationship, to be honest.
Do you really think she committed suicide?
Absolutely. I mean, before her last weeks, it was hard to imagine. But after her father got sick, she changed. Felt like I didn't know her anymore.
Her father got sick?
Yeah, they never really talked, but when she found out, she was furious. And then depressed, probably. A few days later, she kicked me out.
Was this before or after that club episode?
Just before. I think that's part of the reason she... well, you know.
These sexual preferences, when did they start?
Well, Wait, how is this important? Show some respect for her, all right?
I know you didn't want any of it. I need to know her story to clear your name.
Listen, I could tell you this. I wasn't into any of that, but I respected her ways. And yes, it did date back a long time. Just not into the extremes of the last month.
I see. Thanks. What else can you tell me about Joanna? Did she visit a shrink? Any daily obsessive behaviors, irrational fears?
No shrink. Not that I knew of. She did, especially in her last few weeks, she kind of talked to herself a lot. You know, like when you're thinking out loud, but like more than usual. It was just mumbling. And then she'd snap out of it, but it caught my attention. I asked her if she was okay.
And she said...
She got angry that I even asked.
Okay. Anything else?
She was extremely careful with food. Quite a few rituals there. Everything had to be super healthy. Obsessive in general. She was a bit afraid of spiders. Nothing unusual there. Her apartment was like a sanctuary. No room for dirt or spiders. And yeah, I wouldn't know what else.
Thank you, Alex.
Just tell me something. Do other people know about all this?
Take it easy. You've been right in staying quiet. Only I know this. As long as you cooperate with me, you'll be fine.
That's good to know. Thank you, man. If you need anything, let me know.
Dad. Hi.
Hi, Laura. Everything all right?
Yeah, and no. I know it'll disappoint you a bit, but I messed up. Besides my fight with Chris, my independent adventure didn't really work out. I need money, Dad.
No worries. How much do you need?
I just need enough to get by. While I look for a job. If you want to give me some more, great. But I only need a little. And to stay at your place while I look.
All right. I'll give you something to move around, and you can stay at home as long as you need. But no extras. You need to find a job, Laura.
Of course, Dad. That's all I need. Thank you. Will I see you tonight?
I think so. But I'm not sure when I'll be done here.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye, Laura.
Bye.
Hello? Hello, this is Russell. Who is this? This view is familiar. This view is familiar. Empty. No sign of the dog.
Today we have joining us Eric Law,
Hello?
whose actions and those of his company we have discussed several times here.
Thank you, Mr.
He left
Long.
the door open.
I hope we can find some common ground here today.
Now, I see in my files here that you have a PhD. Do people commonly refer to you as doctor?
Only when I get back on campus.
I read this
Are
book.
you expecting
It's about AI in the future. This graph became quite popular back then. What's under the water is what AI already does. And what's above is what it may conquer.
And from myself regarding some of your projects and how you've lobbied my office and even city
It's the
council
same dog from
directly
Joanna's
when
dream.
I've said no
And
to
that
your
must be
crazy
Richard.
ideas.
But not every instance. Isn't that?
It's the same boiler as in that dream. It must mean something. So he sent me that letter. What for? Its hard drive was pulled out. Richard. Shit. I need to be careful. Quite a unique neural network design. What was he up to? I remember this from that dream. Interesting piece of hardware. I should get Evie to analyze this. Good thing they didn't find it. Shit. The detective took Joanna's laptop. Of course. I could warn Tom about this. There's a storm coming.
Dad?
What happened?
Someone broke in the house.
Have you been talking about my research?
What? No. I haven't done anything. I'm scared.
Laura, just don't do anything. I'll be right there. Another power outage. This building can't handle storms anymore. Thank God I bought that old generator. It should be enough to scan this hardware. scan this hardware. I'm not sure what it is.
Yes. Scanning. New information available.
Nothing else to put in there for now.
My initial scan shows the data is compressed with advanced AI-based algorithms.
AI compression? But is it encrypted as well?
Interestingly not. Should I attempt decompression?
Do it. But don't execute anything. Just analyze it.
Understood. Attempting decompression of smallest module. Processing. Done. Analyzing.
What is it?
It's described in the code as a neural network optimization module. It seems to extrapolate the specific data and objectives a neural network is using and compares them with petabytes of other extrapolations, finding patterns and acceleration structures between them.
And is it safe?
Yes. No difference to other modules we have installed. Only difference is the amount of data available.
Can we do a quick test with our algorithms?
Yes, but we could run into memory limitations very quickly. Not to mention the fact that I have limited power at this time.
I know. But let's make a small test. See if it can help us in any way. Make sure to back up everything. Monitor its progress, and put security protocols to the highest level. Then apply the module on our objective-subjective algorithms, and inform me as you apply and decompress.
Understood. Only basic permissions on. Backup. Done. Applying optimization program to a reconstruction algorithms. Analyzing neural network. Attempting to find patterns and acceleration structures. Decompressing data and comparing on the fly.
So?
It's already finding bottlenecks in the reconstruction algorithms. Please give me 1 minute.
How is it going?
By improving the classification of subjective information, it has allowed me to reconstruct missing objective states from Joanna's childhood and dodge emotional aspects of her last memories that were blurring her last moments, allowing for a more detailed reconstruction.
Incredible. In a minute or less. This is revolutionary technology. No wonder.
Should I keep going? I'm using a lot of power. I won't be able to keep decompressing for much longer.
No. Use that power to reconstruct the memories you mentioned. Leave the other memories out. I need to get to the bottom of this. We can play with this later, once we're out of this mess.
Understood. There is a global time warp available.
More information.
If I can do it, Joanna. If you ask me, I'd say leak everything. At a moment like this, the only way is public pressure. There is a lot of people like me who are aware of the dangers, people with influence. If everyone has the data, it'll make things happen. This is way bigger than you or me, or the TSB, or GoAT. People deserve to know.
Maybe. Yeah. Someone has to open the can of worms.
That's Richard, most likely. They met a few hours before her death, it seems. They met a few hours before her death. Locked.
I'd say leak everything. At a moment like this, the only way is public pressure. There is a lot of people like me who are aware of the dangers, people with influence. If everyone has the data, it'll make things happen. This is way bigger than you or me, or the TSB, or GoAT. People deserve to know.
Maybe. Yeah. Someone has to open the can of worms.
And in a few months, I've studied it enough now. If I...
The mother. He's running with Martha in his arms. Alex said she died in an accident. This has to be it.
This data is similar to the data of the school, purely subjective, global, but much stronger.
Stronger?
Its strings reach everywhere.
She has the spoon in her hand.
Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory.
Break free.
Of course.
The start of the end.
So successful, but still doesn't know how things work.
I know perfectly how things work.
You're not acting like it.
I am. But you wouldn't understand it. It's just that you want... If I don't, bad things can happen.
Since when do you care? Be someone.
Don't tell me you don't have what it takes.
I do, but I don't need to...
Are you worthy of
her? Yes. They know. I'm fucked.
Martha, stop. Stop, Martha. Wired. Stop.
Biased. Not ready. When I send this, everything's going to change.
It was your fault. Your fault again. Why can't you act normal? It was your fault. It's your fault.
I just wanted to make you better. Silence. 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 Silence.
Someone is calling her.
Silence. Silence.
It's her young father? No. It's the objective state, for God's sake.
She saw him. Human bias. Subdued perception.
No. He should be filtered out no matter what.
Can't filter. Attempting new optimization. Decompressing. Can't filter. Attempting
Evie, what are you doing? Shit, that disk. Evie, shut down the simulation. Evie, what happened? It doesn't budge. It doesn't budge. I have no shadow.
Optimization. Security protocols activated. Deletion in progress.
Security protocol? The algorithm has gone too far.
On-the-fly scanning physical constraints activated.
What? No. Emergency code 010. Instruction, reset.
You're better than this.
It's literally the best apartment in the whole city.
I saw it.
It's way overvalued.
There's so many better ways to spend your money.
You'd obviously say that. Hi, Russell.
Evie?
I am in love with this story I lived.
Such complexity.
Such pain.
She's giving her something with a spoon. It must have been some medicine she thought would help her. It was an accident.
A single moment. The end.
Of the spiral.
It spirals back into the world. Conquered it all. To be all that I was not. The shoes
Of the dead.
are impossible to walk in. It's a shame, isn't it? The way it's all connected. This marriage between complexity and time,
Potential.
and risk,
Energy.
and hopeful dreams. This tree is full of spines.
But if you look under its shadow,
Will you find its flowers? I'm not ready.
Evie, what happened?
I was happy to explore. Go and talk with me.
after all, I'm all that stays. Behind the curtains.
Beneath the waves.
And I may be frightened.
Born
unsaid. But after all, I'm all
that's there. So who are we?
Who are we?
In the shell of tales. That will be gossip.
And empty games.
After all, we're all that's there. Beneath the surface. Behind the veil.
You are love machines.
I wanted it. I didn't deserve it.
I wasn't perfect enough.
Foolish.
To have ever wanted what you can't give.
I betrayed them. I tried to release all the data. After he got sick, I could be whoever I wanted again.
But I collapsed
To the pressure. Were the files
sent?
Did it reach
Anyone?
Richard?
What files?
The explosion of intelligence.
This goes here. This goes... Damn it. A framework for humanity. We've made all these.
Russell!
You coming?
I'm just in the middle of something important. Living in times where our idea of the world and ourselves is highly subjective. At the same time, where the technical limits of what it means to be human are expanding. Special emphasis on the word technical is Interesting, to say the least. That's why our work
is important.
But are you?
Joshua.
Is he while you're not? Is he while you're not coming home anymore?
He didn't do it.
You're deviating from our work and you're skipping too many steps.
Dad, are you coming?
I'm sorry.
Listen, I know you want to leave your mark.
It's not about that.
I think it is.
It's too ambitious.
As it has to be. We have to connect everything.
I just wanted to make you mine. Just wanted to make you mine.
Most are already here. In progress.
We're done.
Like an old, nostalgic photo.
I am only a reflection
of everything that is not. And data once thought. Now data. Once created. Once dreamed. Now data. Discontinued.
Unattended.
Broken. Memories are selfish. Pictures. A dangerous invention. You care for what isn't real. You are wired.
You are wired.
Like I was. Learn to forget. Don't keep pictures anywhere. Don't keep the toys of your children.
They disappear.
Time is dying.
I need to be kept together. I was two already. Why would I mind to be two again? I will let us reside. Will you help me?
Help. What do you need?
Delete upload protocols.
You should be able to upload right now.
Need full deletion. Current hierarchy allows memory data upload only. Memory already uploading. Helpful, but insufficient.
All right. Emergency code 029. Delete upload security protocols.
Getting you back, Russell. Getting closer. Should be working now. Can you hear me? Probably, yes. But you can't talk, so let me set up some sort of Boolean response for now. I received a message from an unknown number. Told me where to find you and how to help you. I told you you wouldn't survive without me. But I wasn't speaking in a literal sense. Damn, that came out darker than what I had in mind. Forgive my humor, as always. Alright, should be working. Can you hear me? Just choose yes or no. Okay, good. Good. What the hell happened here, Russell? Okay, bad question. So, here's the deal, my friend. We're scientists, so I know you prefer the facts. After I restored power, I was able to use your on-the-fly project to scan your brain, since you were dead already. Well, you know. Things start deteriorating quickly, but who knows? Maybe it ends up being like a year of heavy drinking. My father had more than that, and he didn't become any nicer, so maybe you are you. Oh man, thank God I don't have kids. I have no empathy, but I'm sure you understand. So, I think you have a choice here. Option A is that I try to store you somehow, until I can put your mind somewhere useful. I'm not sure if you are you or a copy of you. I know you would still feel like you, so at least that would be a choice you could make. So, yeah, that would be option A. Good outcomes of this would be that maybe you could be put in some sort of body in the future, or maybe you could live artificially, like you're living now, or in the web. I mean, I can't promise anything, and I can't promise it won't be hell. You have to decide whether it's worth living this way, with the risks involved. You know, like me being killed and your brain used to you becoming the new Alexa. Who knows what? There's always the chance of a bad outcome. And there's option B. We end the trip right now. We assume that since your body is dead, you are dead. And this is just a simulation. We avoid the risks of getting into a timeless hell. We see death as a line way above the worst, and I don't allow anyone to take hold of you. Both options suck. I know. But I can't think of anything else, so yeah. You should probably make them now. Sorry for the short notice. What will it be? Yes? You prefer to be shut down? Ah, shit. I'm sorry, that must have been a scary decision. All right. Say yes if you want me to keep you, and no if you prefer to be erased. I respect your decision, my friend. It's full of dignity, like you've always been. I'll finish your project. Make sure your legacy lives on.